Welcome to Movie Rehash. Today, I'm going to explain an action, crime movie released in 1982, titled, 48 Hours. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. At the beginning of the movie, we see convicted robber, Albert Gans, who is working as part of a road gang in California. Then, a big Native American guy named Billy Bear shows up in a pickup truck. He asks for water because his truck is getting too hot. Gans provokes him and the two start fighting. When the guards try to stop the fight, Billy gives a gun to Gans, and they both shoot 2 out of the 3 guards. Billy is one of Gans's friends in a group of thieves, and they plan the fight to help Gans to escape. 2 days later, Gans and Billy kill another guy named Henry Wong, who was also part of their group. They leave his dead body on a park bench. On the same day, a cop named Jack Cates, who has a drinking problem, meets up with his friends and fellow detectives, Algren and Van Zandt, at the Walden Hotel. They're there to check on a man named Polson staying in room 27. Jack stays downstairs while Algren and Van Zandt go to room 27. But it turns out that Polson is actually Gans, using a fake name. Gans quickly kills Van Zandt and shoots Algren, while Billy deals with something in the room next door. Hearing the gunshots, Jack rushes upstairs. Algren tells him to go downstairs and find Gans and Billy. Jack confronts Gans and Billy downstairs. When Algren comes down, Gans takes Jack's gun and uses it to kill Algren. Then, Gans and Billy run away with Jack's gun. At the police station, Jack gets a new gun. Another cop named Ben Kyo informs Jack about Gans's old partner, Reggie Hammond, who's currently in prison. Reggie has 6 months left on a 3-year sentence for armed robbery. Jack shares his plan with his loud and demanding boss, Hayden. He wants to go after Gans by himself. Afterward, Jack goes to visit Reggie in prison. Even though their initial meeting doesn't go well, with Jack showing prejudice towards Reggie, Jack manages to arrange a 48-hour release for Reggie from prison. Reggie is supposed to assist Jack in tracking down Gans and Billy. Reggie guides Jack to an apartment where Gans's last remaining partner, Luther, resides. Jack and Reggie are unaware that a few days ago, Gans and Billy kidnapped Luther's girlfriend, Rosalie. When Jack enters Luther's apartment to investigate, Luther goes upstairs and shoots at Jack. A chase ensues, leading them to Jack's car, where Reggie is handcuffed to the steering wheel. Reggie manages to open the car door, knocking Luther down and taking his gun. Jack makes Reggie hand over the gun and starts questioning Luther. However, Luther doesn't provide any useful information, so Jack decides to lock him up in jail. That night, Reggie leads Jack to Torchy's, a bar where Billy used to work as a bartender and frequents, which is known for its rowdy crowd. Jack watches and lends his badge to Reggie, who bothers the patrons until the bartender eventually spills the beans on where to locate Gans's girlfriend, Sally, and Billy's girlfriend, Casey. Their apartment is above the Win Sun jewelry store in San Francisco's Chinatown. Jack and Reggie go to visit Casey and Sally but don't gather any helpful information. In fact, they almost get into a brawl when Casey and Sally mistake them for intruders. Back in the car, Jack, who's convinced that Gans is up to something big, insists that Reggie spill the beans on Gans's plan. Since Reggie has been avoiding sharing the information, Jack picks a fight with him. Following their scuffle, Reggie finally discloses to Jack that Gans and Billy are after $500,000 hidden in the trunk of Reggie's car, parked in a garage. Reggie explains that he and his former partners, including Gans, Billy, Luther, and Henry, had robbed a drug dealer of this money during a shady deal. However, Gans turned and betrayed Reggie. Jack and Reggie head to the parking garage and park across the street, keeping an eye on the entrance. The following morning, they spot Luther, who has been let out of jail, entering the garage. A few minutes later, Luther reappears with Reggie's car. It appears that Gans has promised Rosalie's safety if Luther retrieves the money for him. Jack and Reggie follow Luther to a subway station, where Gans and Billy are waiting. Despite Reggie and Jack catching up to them, Luther manages to escape with the money. Tragically, Billy uses Jack's gun to kill another police officer during the chaos. Later that night, Jack is sitting at his desk at the police station, while Reggie is at Vroman's, a dancing spot. Jack gets in touch with Reggie over the phone, and Reggie answers from a payphone. Reggie shares his location with Jack, and Jack rushes over to Vroman's to meet Reggie, who is in the company of a woman named Candy. Jack gives Reggie $20 so Reggie can go to the hotel across the street and have romantic time with Candy. Just as Reggie and Candy get out the front door of Vroman's, Reggie sees Luther board a bus driven by Billy. Reggie races back inside, and tell Jack. Jack and Reggie get in Jack's car, and in the bus, Luther gives Gans the money, and then Gans shoots Luther dead. Jack and Reggie pull up beside the bus, leading to a gunfight on the street. During the confrontation, Billy compels Jack to crash into a showroom at a car dealership. Following this incident, their boss, Hayden, scolds Jack and Reggie for their actions. Jack defends both their actions and Reggie, emphasizing Reggie's exceptional dedication. He believes Reggie has more determination than many other police officers. Later on, Jack calls Kyo but learns that there's still no information about Gans's whereabouts. Later, Jack suspects that Gans and Billy might be at Casey and Sally's apartment. Therefore, he and Reggie return to the apartment. Reggie discovers Billy there and ends up shooting him, resulting in Billy's death. As they search further, Gans emerges from a room and starts shooting. Reggie and Jack chase Gans out of the apartment and into a labyrinth of alleys. In the tense standoff, Gans seizes Reggie and presses a gun against Reggie's head. Jack enters the alley and fires a shot that fatally injures Gans. When Gans tries to rush towards Jack, Jack fires 6 more shots, ultimately killing Gans. Afterward, Jack allows Reggie to spend time with Candy at her apartment. Jack shows Reggie the money in his car and assures him it'll be waiting when he gets out. Then, he drives away, presumably heading to return Reggie to prison. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting movie recaps.